Good afternoon, Smithfield Raiders. These are today's announcements, and I've got Mr. Shannon with me. Mr. Shannon, how are you?
I'm doing excellent. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Hey, are we going to have a Counselor's Corner session today?
That's right, Counselor's Corner today.
Very good. Hey, these are today's announcements. There is a drama club tomorrow. There's a drama club tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow.
I'm trying to be efficient with my words and my time, so
I like
I'm starting to meld words together. There is a drama club party tomorrow.
Nice.
Do you know when?
No, when?
It's from 5 to 7. Do you
Really?
know where?
Smithfield?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's in the cafeteria though.
The Cafegimatorium.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what they're going to do?
What are they going to do?
They're going to eat.
Really? What else are they going to do?
Well, they're going to have a photo booth.
Nice. What else?
They're going to paint each other's faces.
Really?
Yeah.
What else?
They're going to karaoke.
They're going to karaoke. I wish I was in theater. That sounds awesome.
I might be in theater tomorrow.
Nice.
Just so I can karaoke. And guess what else we're going to do?
Have awards.
They're going to do awards.
Is that all?
No, there's one more big important part, and this is what I think. This is her big master plan.
Yeah.
She spent all this money and is going to spend all this time just so she can get all these people in here to elect officers.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. So you can buy your tickets from Mrs. Harris today. You can probably do it tomorrow too, but the price might go up from whatever it is today to whatever it's going to be tomorrow.
So get your tickets today.
I would.
Excellent. All right. We've also got congratulations to the Smithfield band members who participated in the Birdville ISD solo contest this past Saturday. There were 84 students who earned first division ratings on their performances. 13 students were named outstanding soloists. Way to go, Raider Band.
Good job, Raider Band. Yeah. It's just like with choir. It's just like with art and theater. I mean, good job, band.
Great job.
We spend more time congratulating students from our fine arts program than I do anything else.
We've got an excellent fine arts program here.
We do.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, due to testing, the only soccer practices this week will be Thursday and Friday. Thursday at SMS and Friday at the Birdville High School. All practice team members can attend both practices if you're not on the zero list.
That's right. You got to be off the zero list.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got some big stuff going on here.
We do.
This Saturday.
This Saturday. You got big plans Saturday?
Well, I'm going to be pretty busy. I've got my kids' games on Saturday. I'm going to mow some lawns on Saturday, like just throughout the neighborhood. I thought I'd just go out. I don't know, just Saturday. I just thought it would be a good day to go out and do some stuff for some people.
That works great with what we've got planned for this Saturday, because this next Saturday, May 14th, is Smithfield Middle School's first day of giving, where we want students to go out into the community and just commit acts of kindness randomly for people wherever they see them. In fact, we've had a couple of fundraisers this year where people have been raising funds for that. We've got some teachers that are doing projects where they're going to use some of those funds with students, and they're going to be out in the community doing acts of kindness, just various places throughout North Richland Hills. So we're encouraging all students to go out there this weekend, specifically on Saturday, give back to the community, do kind things for people. And we've got some Pay It Forward cards. They're a little bit different from the Pay It Forward cards that you guys have gotten in the past, but on there it has the information that we've got about our day of giving, and it's also got information as far as when you get this card, you go out and do an act of kindness for somebody else, so that we can see how big we can grow this for North Richland Hills and see if we can stretch it out beyond North Richland Hills across the state. We'll have those new cards at lunches. I'm going to talk about the day of giving today at lunch, both first, second, and third lunches. And then tomorrow and Friday is when the new cards will be available. So just see me, or you can see Mr. Buchanan or Ms. Casey, who are the sponsors for our student leader group. They'll have some of those Day of Giving Pay It Forward cards. See one of us, and we can give you a card so you can go out and do an act of kindness and pass that card along. Yeah, we've got a video that's going to be here at the end of the announcements. So we know with all the testing that's been going on this week, you guys have been working really hard, and we thought this video would be kind of cool, and it'd be a good starting point for you to see as far as doing acts of kindness in the community. It's a video that was on Texas News Reporter about a gentleman down, I believe, on or down in the Texas Valley. His name is Cheeto, and he's just a guy that goes out and does good things for the community. So we included that video, so that video will be following the announcements. You guys watch that, and we hope it inspires you to go out and give back to the community on our Day of Giving this Saturday.
What are you going to do?
Well, I'm actually going to be moving around to a couple different sites, taking pictures and stuff like that, so that we can upload those to the Smithfield Facebook page. And then I know also that on the card we've got a hashtag for people to check out, so that they can, when they're doing their act of kindness, they can take pictures and stuff like that, and they can upload those to the hashtag that we have listed on the card.
So how will the students know what they can do?
Well, that's a good question. Anything that's going to make somebody's day a better day. It can be something as simple as just opening a door, saying thank you. It can be maybe giving somebody a bottle of water that you see outside working. It can be anything like that, as long as it's making their day better than before they saw you.
All right, you guys have a good day.
Have a good day.
Like most folks born and raised in Del Rio, Texas, Russell Stidham knows this border city like the back of his hand.
My work takes me all over the city, and it seemed like for years, everywhere I would go, I kept seeing this guy. I didn't know his name, I didn't know anything about him, I just would see him every day, pushing a lawnmower down the side of the road with a bunch of carts behind him. Whenever I first saw Cheeto, I probably did what a lot of people did initially, and that was just to kind of dismiss him as maybe a homeless person or a vagrant, or I didn't know what he was, you know. But I realized that there was something special about him. He cannot talk. He's been disabled his entire life.
They call him Cheeto. And for more than a decade, this man and his long train of tattered tools has been a fixture along the highways and side streets of Del Rio. You'd be hard-pressed to find a patch of grass or weeds that Cheeto has not mowed in this town. He is an uncomplicated man whose twisted limbs make even the simplest of motions painful. But in spite of his disabilities, Cheeto has become a one-man landscape crew at all hours of the day and night, and he does it with no compensation at all.
Cheeto! You got everything you need? Nobody is paying him to do this right now. He does it for free. If he sees grass around town that needs cutting, he cuts it.
And he'll just do this for hours on end?
Hours on end, all day long. I mean, on the hottest of days. I mean, in the middle of summer, he'll be out here doing it. It seems crazy to us, but it makes perfect sense to him. He started doing it for free just to prove to people that he could do it. And then it got to where he got paying customers, you know, and so now he has customers all over town that pay him.
But this here in the median
all
is
this
not.
that you see right here that he mows in the median is the highway department's responsibility.
He doesn't get paid for that.
He didn't get paid a dime. He does this sometimes all night long he'll work.
Since Russell first spotted Cheeto working several years ago, he's become a close friend, an advocate for Del Rio's volunteer landscape master. Cheeto does have a few paying customers, but when those lawns are finished, he cuts up and down the highway, anywhere grass and weeds dare to look up. It's a daunting task, but Cheeto has a whole town looking out for him.
Nobody works there like Cheeto.
I mean, I see him in the middle of the night, in the afternoon. I see him at all hours of the day. It's crazy.
Cold, rain, everything Cheeto is out there.
Do you take a break? Get a drink? No?
I tried to buy Cheeto at lunch a few times, and he always tells me, no, I'm okay.
Eat? No.
You don't stop.
And you know what? He always has a smile.
A lot of guys would take that cardboard, make a sign begging for money, but no, not him. He takes it, puts it in his cart, and he's going to put it where it belongs in the trash.
Everybody nowadays knows him as Cheeto, but his actual name is Jose Angel Martirina, and he's a good man, and I'm proud to have him as a friend.
But But this isn't just a story about a guy who mows grass for free. This is a story about how that guy inspired this community to set the course for doing right.
Our city and our Chamber of Commerce as well ended up creating a new campaign called Del Rio Doing Right, and they said it's going to be an annual award that we're going to give to somebody, and they said they wanted Chito to be the first recipient of this award.
Did you get to give it to him?
I did. They asked if I would tell his story and present him with the award, and it was a tremendous honor.
I guess he's coming over to say hello.
No, he just saw another piece of trash.
Of all the folks in Del Rio who support Chito, it's Russell who has broken the barriers of culture and communication with his special friend. Even so, there are times when Chito is in need, and even those closest to him struggle in the absence of the spoken word.
What's the matter? You hurt yourself? As long as I've known Chito, it still can be frustrating at times to figure out exactly what he needs. Yeah, you may have a heat exhaustion, bud, and I know he's got to be frustrated. Okay. How you doing?
Good. Chito, you all right? Did you get hit?
No, he didn't like those shoes he had on.
Who saw this? Did you call it in?
No, nobody called it in. I mean, unless somebody just driving by.
Yeah, somebody said.
Yeah, no, he was
down. They were concerned for him.
Obviously, somebody must have seen Chito down in the median there and called the police and called for help because they were concerned about him. Here, bud, you want some water?
It doesn't take long before this beloved figure of an entire city is surrounded by first responders. As it turns out, Chito just wants help changing his shoes.
No, we're just glad he's safe. He's not hurt and he's not injured. It's the most important thing.
Well, thank you, guys.
Shoot.
Russell Stidham.
Val, nice to meet you.
Val, nice meeting you. See you later.
Okay.
Y'all take care. Okay. People look out for Chito. They keep their eye out for him and want to make sure that he's okay. And if he's got a problem, word's going to get out real quick and somebody's going to come to his aid.
The one thing that slows Chito down is the occasional flat tire. Makes no mind though, the guys at the tire shop work fast to get him back out working again. It gives us a chance to ask the one question everyone wonders.
Why do you do it? In your heart?
God has placed a desire in his heart.
You have a good heart, Chito.
It's hard not to be emotional.
You have a good heart.
I think what he's trying to tell you, Kelly, is his dad passed away and he does his best to take care of his mom. And he is the breadwinner of their family.
It's all you.
That's right. That's right.
Is that hard?
It's been very hard. Chito was called to cut grass, and Martin Luther King said it best. He said, if a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep streets just as Michelangelo painted, or Beethoven played music, or Shakespeare wrote poetry. He should sweep streets so well that all the hosts of heaven and earth should say, here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well. And I believe Chito has done that. He's done the very best with what God has given him.
Everybody ready here? Ready. Big smiles, come on.
Smile! If you find yourself in Del Rio, Texas, look for the flags, the orange cones, and the wagons strung out along the pavement. And you're bound to see a man called Chito. Watch him for a while, and you'll understand why, even though his bent and twisted body is barely 5 feet tall, Chito is a man who many in these parts look up to.
Every time I see Chito, I never miss an opportunity to tell him not to work too hard or stay out too late. But I know I'm just wasting my time. The world needs more people like Chito.